not a loss, but you walked in here one angry man. Why does this make you so angry?
We should have won the game. Sorry for my friends, but
Welcome here, Sports Effect Live. We have a special edition. We're in Middletown, Ohio, and Faith Fellowship is doing a special event with one of the biggest and most notarized Cincinnati Bengals, also a staple in the defensive backfield. We got one of the great cornerback slash special teams delivery guys in the game. Give it up for Mr. Adam Pac-Man Jones. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you, dog.
Yeah. Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
Yeah. Now you're in Middletown, and you're doing the college night. Can you give a little bit of insight on that?
College night. I'm just trying to give back to a product of my environment. Just letting the kids know it's cool. School is cool. You can make it from anywhere to be anything. Keep your goals high, and work hard. And normally, if you work hard, you can get what you want. And it's easy to get into, but it's hard to get out of.
You know what? You've definitely been an inspiration. When you came into the league, you was one of the most notarized guys because of your style, your swag, your play, and you had some ups and downs, but you stood up like a man. You've handled the criticism well, and you've had a good season. You've had a good season thus far. I think next year you will possibly break out. How do you feel about next year, your team next year, some of that?
I feel good. I'm up on the high end. I had a couple injuries when I first got here. Last year was a pretty good year for me. I had 5 interceptions, 26 PBUs, 2 touchdowns. So I'm getting back in rare form. The neck injury was a big deal on me. C3, C4 I had. And there's only 2 people to come back to play from that injury, which is me and Peyton Mandy. So I feel good, though, man. I'm back squatting. I think I got my explosiveness back. I feel faster than I've felt since I've came out. So I'm just working hard every day and letting it all play out. But I got high expectation for our team this year. There's nobody over there that's satisfied for what we've done. Yes, we did win the division 2 years in a row, but we still lost in the first playoff game.
And you know what? We'll get into that here in the next segment. Now, how did this come about with you? Starting the college night and Faith Fellowship and things like that. How did this come about, man?
Well, Miss Pat knows a good friend of mine, Miss Donna, who does my hair. I was over at the shop, and she happened to call Miss Donna while I was sitting in the chair and was like, "Hey, you think Adam would come up and talk to the kids for college night?" And I was actually sitting right there, and she asked me right then. I was like, "Yeah, I don't mind doing it." And I think this was about January, I think, when she asked. And Miss Pat is a lady of her word, too. She'll call and make sure that you don't forget. I have the utmost respect for her. And I'm always eager to do things where I can give back to the community, especially when the kids are coming from the same background and the same type of environment that I grew up in.
It's not easy coming from the inner city, and you're looking at a guy who has had his share of ups and downs, but he's doing great things for the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to come back here in a moment, talk a little bit more about Bengals talk, and then we'll go into our rapid fire. This is Sports Effect Live. I'm here with Adam Pac-Man Jones.
First of all, I want to say thank y'all. I want to thank Ms. Pat for having me out. She called me about this event in January. She said, "Hey, I'm having a thing for the kids that are going to college, and I wonder if you come out and speak to them." And I told her yes. I think it was right after the season. Ms. Pat called me literally 1 time a week since January to make sure I didn't forget. And I want to thank her. She had food for me and everything. It felt like home. So I want to thank you for having me. Before I start off, I guess I'll tell y'all a little bit about me. My name is Adam Jones. I go as Pac-Man, however you want to say it. My mom gave me that name. I just go to the bottle like. So I've been that since I've been on her. But Adam Jones, I'm currently 30 years old. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I grew up in an inner city environment, which y'all probably, I know y'all know. Y'all know where T.I.C. from? Back here, that's where I'm really from. I ain't never seen Tip there. But only child. Grew up with my grandma. My father passed away right in front of me when I was 6 years old, shot and killed. Grew up kind of the fast lane, I would say, and I was always good in sports, basketball and football. As a little bitty kid, made the newspaper, I think, my first time at 9 years old. I had 40 touchdowns in 10 games.
Welcome back here at Sports Effect Live. We got Faith Fellowship doing a special event with Adam Jones, College Night, in which he comes down to the church and he devotes his time and his knowledge to the kids for a great effort. You know, how do you feel about doing that, man?
Like I said, man, it always feel good to give back, and if you only can touch one of the kids, I feel like I've done a great deal or a good job. You know, you can't touch everybody, but it might be that one that really need this little message. It might help him get to the next level, you know, in life, not just in football. You know, everybody can't play football. There's only 2% of America that actually get to put on that jersey on Sunday. So just if I can touch someone to pick up their day or help them get through whatever they need to get through.
All right, now, you know, Bengals, you guys are a hot topic. Stephen A. Smith, you know, everybody's going off about you guys every year. You guys lost your defensive coordinator. You lost your offensive coordinator. So you guys, some of the veterans are going to have to step up. Do you think that maybe your role will expand this year, or, you know, what are you expecting to be, you know, as far as this year? You know, you always been a great a great solid, you know, role player, but maybe your role expands this year. Are you ready to take on that?
Yeah. I started, I think 15 games last year. Played pretty good. I got a couple things that I need to work on personally, but I still feel like I'm the best. You know, we got a lot of guys in the secondary that's ready to play. But when your number called, you got to be ready to answer. And I feel like I've answered every time my number been called. But I'm eager for the challenge. I'm looking to start. I didn't come this far to be just playing on third down. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I can stay healthy and keep up what I'm doing and performing at a high level.
There's no doubt you should be starting. You're an impact player. We definitely see you on the field. Now we're going to just go ahead a little bit of rapid fire. I know you're a basketball fan, NBA, LeBron James, cramped out. Who you rolling with, the Spurs or the Heat?
If anybody know me, know that me and LeBron are real cool. I'm a LeBron fan, period, point blank. So I roll with LB wherever you go, whichever team he's with. So I have my ups and downs with it at the beginning, but I'm just getting better. I'm expecting a three-peat.
You're expecting a three-peat. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, is there anything you want to say out there to the fans, the people, you know, anybody out there that supports, you know, Adam Jones, Cincinnati Bengals? Anything you want to say out there?
I just want to thank all my personally fans, you know, who've been through the roller coaster with me, and when it was getting tough, stuck around with me, and my family, my fiance, my kids, and the Who Dey fans, man. We're trying to take this thing to the next level, and winning is not an option. We have to win games and get over the hump. Everybody in the city know that we got too much talent to be losing in the first round. So I think everybody stay healthy, and we got to perform on the big games. You know, you got to perform when the pressure on. And, you know, we get paid to perform. So I just hope everybody can just stay healthy, and then I think all the pieces will fall into place.
Well, you know what? It looks like it's falling into place for you. I thank you for this interview, and I'm looking forward to checking you out this year. I'm excited about the prospects of the Bengals moving on, getting to that AFC Championship game, and maybe even farther. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. Check out Adam Jones. He can be in your area. Just call his people. I want to thank Ms. Pat for this setting this whole situation up here in Middletown. And at the end of the day, check this guy out, CincinnatiBengals.com. You can check them out all day, every day. They might be in the AFC Championship, and even more, the Super Bowl. So,
PacmanJones.com, AdamPacmanJones.com. Y'all come check me out. Me and the family. Bring y'all videos every week. Daddy Cook Wednesdays. Y'all check us out.
there it is. We're out of here. Deuces. No problem. Appreciate it, man.
Daddy Cook Wednesdays.
You going back over to church?
Yeah.